Well, Fulham have been prolific scorers this season, but their defensive record is poor, despite having a settled formation with Mark Schwarzer ever present in the Premier League, along with three of the back four. The exception is John Arnorisa, and he's only missed one game through injury. It's been more unsettled in midfield, though, and there are more changes there today. Georgios Karagounis replaces the suspended Chris Bird, and with Kieran Richardson out injured, there's a starting place for Alex Kasaniklic on the left, with Damien Duff restored on the right. Leading scorer Dimitar Berbatov has the skill to unlock any defence, and Sunderland's is better than most. Everyone knows about their problems scoring goals, but unlike Fulham, Sunderland know how to keep them out at the other end, where Simon Mignolet has been a major factor. He, one of 5 Sunderland players to start every game in the Premier League, but one of them, Craig Gardner, is suspended today, so Phil Bardsley returns after injury at right back. Lee Catamol is also back to provide more bite in front of the back four, and there are changes in the wide positions where Seb Larsson plays on the right and Adam Johnson switches to the left. Stephen Fletcher has borne the burden of being Sunderland's main scoring threat this season, but even his goals have dried up recently. Fulham have a strong bench, giving Martin Jol some very experienced options. James McLean drops down to Sunderland's bench, which also includes the former Fulham striker Louis Saha. And get a free kick.
Almost got lucky. I think it took a nick off Barclays, but almost enough to beat Mignolet.
Mind of the other end, it's Fletcher! He's done it again! Sunderland, the lowest scoring team in the country, have a precious breakthrough goal from that man, Stephen Fletcher.
Well, it's a terrific finish, but first and foremost, what a first touch he takes with the outside of his left foot. So well picked out by Adam Johnson. That touch is terrific, and it buys him time to pick his spot. He knows he's only going to get 2 touches here, and he certainly made them count. Terrific finish. At long last, they give him some decent service. Senderos can't get there. And Stephen Fletcher at last gets a clean chance and takes it big time.
Ending a run of 6 games without a goal for him. And providing massive relief for Martin O'Neill. That means now that the Scotland International has scored 6 of Sunderland's 8 Premier League goals this season.
On the front foot.
Lisa drops layout. Jaeger gets his effort all wrong, or is that carried on? They look for the flag. All the Sunderland players were looking for the flag. Petric got on with the game. And Fulham are level.
Well, it's a great striker's goal from Petric. I think Damien Duff might have been surprised the flag didn't go up on the far side. He's gone well beyond the ball. That is on. Really good decision from the far side assistant. 2 good touches from Duff, and he's got his head up as usual. Petric's heavily outnumbered, but the quality of the ball in from Duff is such that he can finish with 1 touch. Mignolet did get something on it, but not quite enough.
off a chance. Within seconds of leaving the bench, now within minutes, he has a goal. Facing another corner here, which Cuellar meets. London buses. So many games without a goal, now they've got two in 15 minutes.
Well, you just wonder if it's a goal that Cuellar would have scored had Hangeland been on the pitch. Sidwell, who's closest to him here eventually, but it's a really good header. He's at least 11 yards out here, and he gets his neck right into it. It's a super header. Steve Sidwell trying to lean in to put a bit of pressure on, but he gets it really clean. And he couldn't have angled it any better than he did. It's a super header.
And the Spaniard, who played under Martin O'Neill at Aston Villa, scores his first ever goal for Sunderland. And what a timely moment to get it. In more ways than one, because remember, Fulham only had 9 men on the pitch defending that corner. Petric is back on now. Here's Sidwell. Also have Catamol in a really advanced position here, and Sessegnon. Oh! My word! What a strike! What a strike! A memorable goal from Sessegnon. His first in 23 games, but one he won't forget in a hurry.
Well, first of all, Lee Provan made the right decision, because Danny Rose was down with a head injury. Referee might have stopped it, allowed it to go on. And Sessegnon, who for me has done very little in the game so far, has just come up with a wonder strike. Little bit of cut spin on it to move it left to right, and more than enough to beat Mark Schwarzer. Oh, what a strike, always moving away from the left hand of Schwarzer. That might just be enough to get Martin O'Neill over the finishing line here.
Well, what a way to end his longest drought in front of goal as a Sunderland player. "20 minutes to go. Could that be the key goal that will enable Sunderland at last to pick up 3 points? Seb Larson, in the meantime, has been replaced by James McLean. There's a very satisfying scoreline for Sunderland fans. And is. The final whistle blows, relief for Martin O'Neill. Sunderland recording only their second win in the Premier League this season. And 3 goals, what a bonus that is for the lowest scoring team in all four divisions of English football. Sessegnon with a memorable goal, clinching the points for them. After Cuellar with his first goal as a Sunderland player had given them the relief shortly after Fulham had equalised. Fletcher strike. Petric was the man who brought Fulham briefly back into the picture, but it was only briefly. They, though, I'm sure, will point to referee Provan's decision to show a red card to Sunderland in the first half as the real turning point of the game. Sunderland won't care about that. 3 points for them. It's finished. Fulham 1, Sunderland 3.